Zuri McCallister, fights out of Charleston, West Virginia. He's got a great team.
Absolutely. You know, he's rocking the NLC fight trunks. Uh-oh. Representing the promotion, baby. He said, I'm putting on for my city.
Great team around there. Now stepping into the cage, Jaylin Marshall. I did get to talk to Jaylin a little bit. He's coached by Chris McKinney, a.k.a. Taz, what they call him, who's a professional fighter. Looking to make a living out of the sport. I know he's got a bunch of kids to support. It's always been a big passion of mine. It's always been a big passion of his.
And you know, it looks like these guys are not really liking each other. They've already got up in each other's face in the ring.
A little bit of bad blood here.
This is going to be
good.
good.
Gamesmanship here. Jalen's favorite fighter of all time is idol Anderson the Spider Silva. So I wonder if we'll see a little bit of shades of Anderson Silva from him.
Here we go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both these guys are primarily strikers, so I don't really expect to see a lot of grappling in this fight. I could be wrong. You never know.
Now
fast. These men are fast.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is we've seen Jaylin fight.
I want you to look at the hand speed on these guys. Absolutely. That right hand hurt Jaylin. That's why he shot for that takedown. That was a desperation shot, ladies and gentlemen. He did not like that right hand, and he rolls him over. Very bad top control from Zuri. Just very scrambly. These guys are scrambly, though.
They're really digging into each other.
You know, this is kind of like your welcome to the MMA moment right here.
This pace is absolutely crazy. I don't think they can sustain it for 3 rounds, but I don't think this is going to go 3 rounds.
Now, if you paid attention to the last fight, Jaylin was kickboxing, and
Look
his
at this.
kicks are insane. His kicks are sharp and dangerous. And I'm looking to see if he's going to be able to implement
it right now. Jaylin just almost landed a Stockton slap. Body kick got caught. He jumps on his back. He rushed that a little, though, ladies and gentlemen, but he ends up on top in north-south. Now, he needs to calm down. Zuri needs to calm down and establish a dominant top control. Position before submission. Don't worry about landing strikes right now. Don't worry. Secure that position. Don't let him roll you over or get up like he did before. And we see Jaylin trying to get to guard, recompose guard, which he really needs to do, or get up, because he's in a bad spot right now. Bottom side control is not where you want to be.
No, not at all.
And you see Zuri's working on his neck there. He doesn't really have a submission, but he's using it for control. You see he's got that headlock. He's got, I believe, a chin strap holding onto the chin, using that to kind of steer him so that he has trouble getting up. But now he's lost it, and you see he's going to pop up. He could pop right up to the dogfight. You see how he's wrapped his head? Oh, after the bell, Zuri hit him. That was a little bit late.
This is a very interesting fight here.
There was a shot that may well have been a little bit after the bell. You see here, he pops up. He could come to that dogfight, Jaylin could, but that's why he takes him out, and it stops that. And then the bell rang right before that right hook to the head. Salty tonight.
I want to see Jaylin start using
Jaylin coming out.
kicks.
Both these guys are very calm fighters. I say that about a lot of guys, but, man, it amazes me because at the amateur level, you don't see that often.
It surprises me he's not throwing the leg kicks, because when he was kickboxing, he had dangerous kicks.
Jaylin is overextended a little bit on his shots. Jaylin actually fought a teammate of mine in kickboxing and lost. That front kick grazed his chin.
Oh man!
Right, there's another little short right hook, and he's setting up. He's trying to set up an anaconda chair. No, he's setting up a mounted guillotine.
He had it locked.
Mounted guillotine. His head popped out, though. He rushes it.
He had it
Both
locked.
times he's looked for submissions. He's rushed it.
Here
comes the stoppage, though, I believe. He should have just kept ground and pounding, ladies and gentlemen. If he would have kept ground and pounding, that ref was looking on. It looked like he was about to get the stoppage. But Jaylin's doing a good job now fighting his hands, keeping him off of him. And now here comes, it's getting a little deeper. But he's over the chin. So let's see if he can stop him.
Yep, that's it.
He's getting deep now. If he can get his hands
locked. It's all over. There it is.
Zuri McCallister, winner by rear naked choke. Absolutely fired up, spitting all over the place. Absolutely vicious. Absolutely vicious. But you see here, there's no bad blood. These guys were
sportsmanship
fired
here.
up. These guys are game. Like, good sportsmanship here. Excellent fight. Let's see that finish here. We'll walk you through here. All right. We see here the right hook is what started it all.
Whack.
Bang. And he was hurt. There was another.
And he had that locked, and then he rushed
He clinched up out of desperation. We saw that earlier. It was another little right hook. Same thing. And here at the end, he takes the back. And we thought he could finish with ground and pound. But he decides to go for that choke. And slowly but surely, he starts snaking that left arm under the neck.
You know, I think he made that win a little bit harder than what it had to be.
I don't know, man. It was beautiful. See how he starts snaking that hand under the neck. And he gets it real deep behind, and he finishes with a gable grip, which is really nice. It's the short choke. And I typically prefer that because it's a lot harder to fight the hands off. Now, the regular rear naked, you can go behind the shoulder, but it's tough to do in MMA gloves.
Right.
You'll see a lot of guys go behind the head. Guys that are really tough, good at stopping that sub, they'll peel that top hand off.
Right.
But with the short choke, you can't do it. There's nothing to grab. And there's nothing he could do.
He was just
tap
bad
out.
positions. Yep.
Absolutely beautiful debut from Zuri McCallister.